Absolutely. Thank you so much, Zoe. Now, the day has finally arrived. Fans of the game must be extremely excited. Assassin's Creed hits the box office today, and what better way to give you some insight into the film than by speaking to the man who plays the main character himself, Michael Fassbender. Now, Graham travelled all the way to London to sit down with the action-packed film's star.
Your ancestor, who's been dead for 500 years.
In the movie adaptation of the popular game franchise Assassin's Creed, acclaimed actor Michael Fassbender takes on the lead role of Callum Lynch, a character created for the film.
Michael, first of all, congratulations on the film. Just an incredible action adventure, but some rather deep questions asked there as well. What was it like getting back into the bubble with Justin, with Marion, with this incredible new journey to go on together?
It gave me a lot of confidence when he came on board. You know, we were filming Macbeth. We're about halfway through, and I sort of approached him with this, and he came on board pretty much immediately, and then Marion followed. So I just knew we had a really strong team. Justin's a very strong visionary in terms of a director. He's also somebody that can really translate violence onto screen very well, and also I saw what he did with the resources and the money that we had available to us on Macbeth. Everybody involved just knew that the project was elevated immediately by his presence.
That connection with Marion, the second you open your eyes, or at least Cal opens his eyes, that boom, it's almost like an always-on kind of connection. How well do you guys know each other now? How enjoyable is it being in that intimate actor's space with her?
Well, you know, Marion is somebody that, you know, if there's a female role, lead role, you know, anybody wants her in their movie for sure. She's just a very unique talent. And, you know, again, the experience in Macbeth was a very intense one. So a great level of trust was developed on that film together. And that's key when you're working together on something where you're really trying to explore characters and their relationships and sort of feel safe that you can provoke the person that you're working against, and she's the very best.
Now, I have to say, I went in, obviously, with all sorts of film-related questions to ask, and then came out with all these existential, bigger questions to ask. If I had to put it to you, what mark would you like to leave?
Hopefully, people will still be able to watch the movies I was part of, I guess. It would be nice if people were watching Assassin's Creed, and 100 years from now would be nice.
Your decision to produce, was that... Obviously, it's an investment, yes, we know that. Did you want to have more control out of how the characters were developed, how the storyline was developed? What was the motivation there?
Yeah, just to be involved in storytelling, beyond just as an actor. It was always something that I wanted to do from the beginning when I realized I wanted to, you know, act right away. I knew that I wanted to sort of have more of an influence in terms of working with writers, working with directors, and to sort of, you know, hopefully one day maybe direct myself. So it was a new experience for me, especially in this size of a project. It was a real baptism of fire.
The physical transformation was there, almost like the character in the game having to develop his own physical traits. What was that journey like, being able to transform yourself? I mean, the stunts were absolutely amazing, and I understand you did a huge amount yourself.
Yeah, thanks. It was very important that Ariane Labad, who plays Maria, and myself, that we did as much of the action as possible, because we were going to film it in a way that there wasn't a lot of green screen, there wasn't a lot of CGI. We were going to do it in a sort of old school fashion. And so, yeah, it's nice to get paid and get fit at the same time. You know, they're the sort of bonus, and you have the best people sort of working with you. It's a great privilege, but sometimes it's kind of hard to get motivated at 5 in the morning to get out of bed. But I enjoy it, I have to say. I enjoy that physical element of it.
I have to wrap up now, but I'm going to say thank you so much for an incredible journey. And I think you're going to meet what the gamers want, and you're going to give it to a broader audience, introduce this incredible title to them as well. And I have a feeling that maybe you've got an agreement with your managers or agents that you only do roles that every male on the planet would like to do. So I love you and I hate you for that as well. But you know, later on I'll ask you about Magneto or Aguilar, we can see. But thank you so much, an incredible journey, and well done. I think you can all be very proud.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Follow the adventure of revolutionary technology that unlocks genetic memories in the action-packed and highly anticipated Assassin's Creed in theaters from the 21st of December.